Let's see if we can get a closer look at it.
Oh.
Point at the screen to move one at a time. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, clothes Maya's wearing at the time. There's... Okay, so I thought I saw a hole when it was like all
I
on
didn't see it.
Oh, maybe... Okay, I guess it's not important then. Let's just forget that there was, if anything, in it. Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes? Could this situation get any worse?
Ha! Was wrong. You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to soak off with your tail between your legs, Phoenix Wright.
Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing.
Phoenix.
Okay.
Incriminating evidence.
Bye, pal. A more incriminating piece of evidence. Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kind of scary today, you know, pal. Come now, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Alright. Just please stop glaring at me like that.
Poor judge.
He gets whipped and then he gets glared at. His costume that Finna was wearing at the time. Maya's costume? Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? As you can see, it's covered in blood.
But whose blood?
There's blood in the costume. Lab results show that it was the victim's blood.
Damn it.
You almost had it. So there was blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. Were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well...
Objection!
If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Time to move on. Ah, she's hiding something.
Oh, yes. Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct. Good, now even the judge is on her side.
He's afraid to get whipped. He's afraid to be whipped.
Nah, he probably likes it.
He doesn't...
But if I bite off
God.
more than I can chew here, what should I do? Press further.
Press further, duh. I'm Phoenix Wright.
Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance?
I'm Phoenix Wright. I never lose.
There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There it is. See?
Oh, yeah.
There must be a clue somewhere on this costume. Okay, we know where it is.
It's the bullet hole.
You just have to look harder. Mr. Wright! Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it.
Poke a hole in it?
Ah!
Got.
Looks like my time is up, so about the costume. There's one little thing.
One little thing.
He loves large bananas! Your Honor, actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? What's the problem you are talking about? I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here.
Where is it?
Where
It's right here.
That's close enough. We need to get it in. If it's in the box, then it's good. Yeah, it's good.
Hold on. That's pretty good.
I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There's a tiny hole there.
A hole?
But that wasn't in the report. Hold on!
Holy crap!
What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder.
Did he just like lift it to his nose and go, ah yes, gunpowder?
I'd know that scent anywhere. Smell it a mile away. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder? Must be Tuesday. Looks like I found the hole I was looking for.
Ah, good one, Phoenix.
Now to put my key in said hole.
Ah! I got you.
Oh, I slammed my knee at the same time. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that this must be a bullet hole.
Banana, 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 banana.
Order! This is a very grave matter. It's supposed to be correct, the court record first before anything else. Updated. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, so. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding?
Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. Strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That, just now, was a fluke. Nothing more.
How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way! Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir.
Damn.
So that was a whole lot of nothing. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
But he was, because he shot at her.
He wasn't fighting back. How do you know he wasn't? How he was or he wasn't? We could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of a struggle, pal. We got it.
Except other than the gunshot
That we just finished talking about.
So did the murderer have any fight with the victim, or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around the murder could change drastically.
We're really in trouble now. If only I had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That Von Karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. I had to do something to find a critical contradiction, and then I'll have her.
Yeah, we just have to present the shirt.
Yeah.
So should we press here or just go back and present the shirt?
Present the shirt. I mean, we already pressed all this.
Oh, is that the last one?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you can see, it's covered in blood. There we go.
Here we go. Present. Well,
Remember, you have to point. Like, no, you don't have to like raise it up. You just like point it at the screen.
well, I did. I was down here like this and didn't get it, so I just raised it up.
Okay, whatever.
What?
Go for it.
Yeah, there it goes.
Okay, it went away. That means it's good. Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Yes?
Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling.
You prefer us to call you just Dick?
You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole that your police overlooked supposed to mean?
What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this not what is it not what it means to not fight back?
Ah, you're right. It would seem that way. If the victim tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything.
Alright, the wind seems to be shifting.
Ha!
What's with that "are you finished yet" laugh?
Finished? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Miss Farcoma!
It seems that Maya Fade was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Gah!
Now that you...
Why, that's right.
Which means, defense is yet to prove anything at all.
No!
Well, yes, that's true.
Ball touch.
Furthermore, just the fact there's a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
Huh? How so?
Don't just stand there. Hurry up, tell the court what transpired that day. With new information we acquired added in, of course.
Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together a scenario all by myself? Back. Yes, sir. What away, sir? What transpired? Ooh. The testimony of Legro. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, so... While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they was too close, he missed. They were too close?
They were too close for him to aim his gun and shoot her.
The defendant then picked up the opening, took the victim's gun, and injured it.
Except he got stabbed first.
Yeah.
The scenario you have put together does make sense.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Just by listening, it does make sense. However, I won't give up that easily.
Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
Chance to stab the victim. Okay. There was quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. And add in body strength, and it would seem unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim.
Now that you mention it.
Yeah, I guess.
Objection!
You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? My fate's in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Korean channeling technique, medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor.
I don't believe it. She's even studied up on the Korean channeling technique.
Like I said before, I'm perfect.
Maybe it should be Cell's voice.
Can you do Cell's voice?
No. I'm just just throwing it out there.
I can't do Cell's voice.
About what were you talking about? I didn't quite get it. Brr. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony.
Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, so... What do you do?
Whoa, I didn't mean to do that.
Hang on, before you press that, go to present. Go to the autopsy, that thing. Stabbed in the chest and shot. Okay, go back. And go look at the knife real quick.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, and then go look at the gun after it. Knife. Murder weapon and small fruit knife belongs to the phase, bears my... Okay, there's nothing there. Go to the gun. Murder weapon was grazed. 2 shots fired. Okay, so that...
So, it was his shot first. That went through his shirt, through the paper in the back.
Yeah.
And then she stabbed him, and took the gun and blasted him.
No, it was she stabbed, then he shot, then she took it, then shot.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now I get it.
Alright.
So, press.
I was thinking that maybe if the gun said only 1 shot fired that day, then we could say, oh, there's another gun. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, it was pretty bad. How bad would you say it was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day, and afterward I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times that dizziness.
So, sorry.
While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun.
Oh, sorry. Took out his gun. Press.
Where in the world did the pistol come from? It looks like the victim Dr. Wei had specifically bought it for that day. But a handgun? He got it off the black market about 2 days before.
What? How does he know?
Okay, so this is going to be a little suspicious. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? Think he wanted to kill the nurse for her negligence.
Negligence.
The victim took a shot, but they were too close.
Somehow that happens. Too close.
So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt.
Bruh.
The defendant then picked up the opening and took the victim's gun and ended it. Maya had never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you could fire it by pulling the trigger. Even me. I wonder.
Balls. Now, do you understand? That was terrible. Ivan Kama's logic is perfect.
His testimony certainly makes us look very bad. But there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it.
I can feel it.
Okay, during the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Anything
No.
stand out? Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back. He took out his gun.
No.
The victim took a shot, but they were too close. The defendant then
I think.
picked up on the opening and took the victim's gun and ended it.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, let's look at all our stuff. Clothes.
I don't know.
Wearing. Oh, we can check it. We can check it.
Details.
Okay, that's.
No. No.
2 shots. Pairs.
No.
Both of them stabbed in the chest and the shot.
I think it's this. Because it doesn't mention him stabbing it, I guess? I don't know. Activate!
What the hell?
What? Oh no! I didn't mean to do that!
Well, we're back now. What do you think about the witness's statement?
I'm not sure I follow you.
It clearly, contradicts the, I thought.
You don't sound very sure, Mr. Wright. Objection denied.
Fuck! That was an accident. I didn't even mean to do that.
Yeah. I don't think that one be any points with the judge.
Fuck. Alright, so well, that wasn't it.
What if it was? What are you doing? We already pressed him.
I pressed him.
My ass never fight. We already heard this. Press hold B.
Yeah, okay, we did. Never mind.
The truth. Okay. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest.
No.
Oh, remember, we can present profiles. Let's look through those real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Profiles plus again.
Okay.
Is there anything new? Let's look at Francisca. The prosecution
18.
She's 18 years old. Okay, though. She's never known defeat.
Man,
Interesting.
no one ever knows defeat in this game.
Okay, I don't think we're getting anything out of this. Actually, go check Maya real quick.
Oh, there she is.
Was arrested suspicion of murdering while chaining. Okay, nothing. Wait, so Maya and Francisca are the same age?
18? Yep.
They don't look it at all, though.
And Maya looks really young.
Yeah.
Morgan? Age? Question mark?
Alright, so... Meanie? That's nothing. That'll be later.
Useless.
Yeah. I don't think we're getting anything from this, so... Alright, of course, used the last of his strength to fight back, so... While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Anything there? Like, say the...
8 inches off the ground.
What would that mean, though?
I don't know, it's just so close to the ground.
do you think it's like it
Because he would have shot like this. Bang. That would have gone up. Why is it down? That's like she transformed and he gets up and tries to shoot her immediately. And then she gets up and stabs him in the chest.